What's going on, guys? It's Aston Edmonds with Health and Swellness, and we have a 2-for-1 strength special for you all today. And that made me cringe just saying it, so I can only imagine the pain that you guys went through. But anyways, we're starting out with a leg day, which is strength focused for squats. And then after this, we're going to move on to a strength pull day. So week 1 of my program has me doing 4 sets of 6 on all the strength days. And this may look pretty familiar because that's how week 1 starts on Johnny Candido's program. And no, I wasn't copying him. Basically, there's 2 ways of, completing reps at 80%. The 2 most popular ways. One is 5 sets of 5, and the other is 4 sets of 6. Now, I've done both, tried both, and I prefer 4 sets of 6 for a couple different reasons. One, it's one less set, so it takes less time. And when you're doing strength work, you're kind of taking a lot of rest in between, 3 to 5 minutes typically. So that just really saves a little bit of time, and also it allows you to train at a higher intensity. I really don't like coming into the gym and not being intense with my training. I just feel like, I feel like I'm wasting my time. And so with 4 sets of 6, you're able to kind of up the intensity, and it allows you to at least feel like you're training harder, even though at the end it's basically the same amount of volume. Now, the training max I'm using for squat currently is 355. A lot of you probably remember the training max before was 380. That was before I had my, couple little minor injuries. So I figured I'd do a very conservative training max. That way I don't risk re-injuring myself, and I just really progress slowly. Also, now that I'm on a cut, progress is going to be a little slower in the strength department. So I figured, training slightly sub-maximal would be better than doing too much. I moved on to my sumo deadlift practice, still using very light weights. Today was 245 pounds, but while I was practicing my form, I was also trying out hook grip. So there'll be a clip in a second right after this that you'll see exactly how I do hook grip, and for those that aren't familiar with it, basically it's a grip that allows you to still do double overhand, but hang on to the bar, because the problem is if you do double overhand, the bar kind of spins and slips out of your hands, and it takes a lot of grip strength, and it's pretty much impossible for most people to do like a 1 rep max while doing double overhand. And alternating grip has never felt comfortable for me. I've tried, different hand placements, but it just, it felt like I was leaning more towards one side, and it just didn't feel comfortable. So I decided to try out hook grip. And while it is unpleasant, there is a little bit of pain, it actually felt pretty good. I felt very secure with my grip. There was no slipping at all. I will say I had to modify my hook grip slightly different than, what people typically instruct. That's because I feel like I don't have small hands, but, I'm not able to wrap my thumb all the way around and then grab it with my index finger. So typically they say grab your thumb with your index and middle towards the end of your thumb, but what I had to do was grab the biggest part of my thumb with my middle finger, and then my index finger was kind of holding on to the the knuckle that's closest to the palm. And I was able to get a really solid grip, and I really had no slipping at all, and the pain was very minimal. Now, I did do it for a set of 10, which was probably not smart because my thumb was numb for probably 3 hours afterwards. It's I'm probably going to reserve it more for, higher intensity lifts. But now this is footage from the next day, which is the pull strength workout. Now, one thing that I did differently with my program that I've actually never seen before was I periodized some back training. Now, typically with powerlifting programs, back training is thrown in as, light assistance movements, really. It's not a primary focus because, you're not doing a 1 rep max bent over row. But for bodybuilding purposes, a big back is important. A lot of, it's a pretty cliche quote that says, bodybuilding shows are won from the back. And it can also help a lot when it comes to powerlifting. So if you have a bigger back, it's going to make you more stable in the deadlift. It's going to make you more stable in the squat. Lats are also, a secondary mover in the bench press. You know, they help stabilize, and they also help a little bit in the bottom portion. Also, if you have a bigger back, then that's actually just going to reduce the range of motion that you have to press the bar in a bench press. So pretty much any way you look at it, a big back is not going to hurt you in powerlifting, and it's definitely going to help you in bodybuilding. Plus, in my opinion, a bigger back is kind of what separates, you know, somebody who's serious about training to just the typical, you know, gym bro who comes in, does some bench press, does some curls, and then leaves. So the link to the video talking about my program will be in the description down below in case any of you guys missed it. But we're coming to the end of the video, so if you guys enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up rating. That helps me out tremendously. It, you know, helps my videos get ranked higher, you know, in the search engine. So if somebody searches something, then my video will more likely come up if it has higher thumbs up rating. Also, if you would like to see more content from me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You'll be notified when I upload future videos. But in the meantime, thanks for watching and have a great day.